Hello, Leo, and welcome to Sacred Rainbow Intuitive Guidance Readings. This is Tara, and today's reading is for Leo's mid-month of April love reading. And just so you know that the messages received here in this reading are guided by Spirit and is intended for your highest good at the moment you are watching this reading. So not all messages are for everyone. Please take what resonates with you and then let go of the rest. And for those of you that are cross watchers, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, so be sure to check out my other videos to get a more in-depth reading for this month. And if you enjoy my reading, please let me know by hitting that like button, subscribing to my channel, then click on the bell to receive notifications of my recent uploads. Now let's get started with Leo's mid-month of April love reading. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Ascended Masters cards, and I'm going to pair that up with the Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. And I'm going to see what is your current energy, the person watching this video. What is your current energy, Leo? Persistence. And I feel like what stands out most is the third eye. You're being very persistent about following your intuition right now. And it feels like you're standing in your lioness. Your lion. Whether you're a male or a female, you have the lion's mane. You're the king, queen of your existence. And you're being persistent at moving forward. The path. And we have a number 8 here. So you're going confidently, I feel like, Leo. You're really showing the courage, the strength, and right now you're in one world, but you're debating on climbing up this ladder to walk into and step into a whole new existence. And know that you have the inner strength in order to survive and thrive in this new existence. Energy healing, Merlin. And Merlin shows up. He doesn't show up often, but when he does show up, it means magic. It means manifesting, alchemizing the future that you want, and healing the mental, emotional, physical aspects of the present, the past, and the future. And then it can be even all timelines, healing any timeline where there is some sort of disruptance. You're working on that. You're balancing in between worlds right now, Leo. And you're alchemizing through energy work. And it's not just energy healing, but it's energy work. It's you're taking that action and you're really stepping into your full expression of yourself and moving into a new state of being. You're taking that action. It's like that creative expression, that forward movement. When you really step into yourself and focus on healing yourself and your own self-worth and standing in your power. Because when you stand in your power and you follow your intuition, which is the third eye here, you connect with that Merlin aspect of yourself, that spiritual aspect. And Spirit's saying, just step through this doorway, this window of opportunity that's awaiting you. And it's interesting, it kind of looks like an eclipse in this sun here. And he's drawing off the energies of, the full moon. Or the sun eclipse, the different moons. So it takes time to alchemize this new beginning, this creating of a new reality. And it really is, it feels like to me it's all about personal freedom. All right, let's go on and see where your person's energy is at. And I'm going to go to the Gateway Oracle cards, and I'll pair that up with the Good Tarot for Leo for mid-April love. Let's see what wants to come through. We have the King of Air. Communication, but also look, this king has a mask on. But a king can be the King of Air. Of course, it's someone who's in their thoughts. But it's also someone, the blue, for me, it's really coming through as communication, as third throat chakra. But it feels like they're being very strategic about their thoughts and their beliefs and what their truth is. They're really going over reason rather than instinct. Or, they're more so focusing on intellect rather than passion, where in the past it might have been different. Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. I feel it feels like you guys are mirroring each other. Because we have two kings, now that can also be queens. One is following their enlightenment. The other one is as well, but they're also hiding behind a mask. I feel like this card wants to come out. Ace of Air. With expecting miracles and the Ace of Air coming out, it really is about what's destined for them. They're coming up with new ideas and they're really trying to put that into action. They're manifesting. They're working on manifesting, just like up here. Very interesting. But they're working on getting that mental clarity. That's why there's still this mask here, is because there's still things that they're unclear of that are coming through. Planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Yeah, they have to work through this, whatever is this mental clarity. They need to get more mental clarity before they can move forward. But they are in the process of alchemizing a new future for themselves. But as you see, they're only at the planting seed state. Hanged Man. Well, how perfect is that to come up? And I mean, look at his wings. He's like, here's a full moon or like some jewel, gem. I don't know why I'm saying that, but he also has a mask. And he's hanged. So it's really about surrendering. Surrendering to this new aspect of life, letting go of this, whatever this Ace of Air aspect that needs to be let go of. The laws of karma, this karmic balancing. Once they release this karmic cycle, this loop that they're going in, then they can release this mask and this mask. And then they can flip on over and not be so hanged and stuck in self-sacrifice. Because that's really what it is being stuck in lower vibrations and not allowing change or happiness or things to evolve in our life. It's a way of keeping us back. It's a way of it's sacrificing our own being, our own self. So they are planting the seeds to create this new future where they're not they're surrendering to the wisdom that's coming to them so that they can blossom into something new. Let's get one more card. Healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. And I feel like that kind of just summed it up, didn't it? It is. It's really about healing the past, working on, any abusive relationships of the past, any tensions or conflict. They're really working on growing new roots and clearing out the old so that they have a nice solid foundation for these new seeds that they're planting to manifest. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and move on and see what is the current energy of this connection. And I'm going to use the Romance Angels cards. And I'm going to pair that up with, if I can pick it up, the Twin Flame Journey. Now you can find the links to all of these card decks in my description box below. All right. The current energy of this connection. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, I do see engagement, and I don't feel like this is something that's like right off the bat, because I feel like this is more of a connection that's in separation, or they're going through like a tough time and they're both working on themselves, looking for a new future. And it doesn't necessarily mean like without the person that you're with, or maybe you have other another person in mind. However, this is really about what is right for you. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's right for the person that you're with at this time. Maybe you're meant to be with someone else. Or maybe you are meant to be with the person that you're with and you're supposed to work on it. However, if you're not ascending to a higher level of commitment, if there's no forward movement, growth, then why are you still there? Let's see. Like they're all sticking. Okay. Divine intervention. So we have a tower coming in. Even though there's no tower on this card, besides the word tower, it's frost. There's ice. So if you've ever watched ice melt, it takes a long time. And then it doesn't melt if it's cold out. But here it kind of looks like they're starting to drip, right? So with the tower coming in, I feel like a spirit is coming in and there's going to be some sort of divine intervention that creates a change. One or both of you are going to be pushed so that you can come back together. Because even if you are with other people, it feels like it's stagnant and it's not really moving anywhere, and it's time you are both looking to ascend to a higher level. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Right. Okay. So this is just spirit coming in, confirming that, like, even though you're separate and you may feel, okay, well, this isn't happening. They're on their journey. I'm on my journey. I got distracted because I was picking up the cards and I was kind of going, waving them around, and then I have this. So we have King of Swords, quick wit and intellect. So what comes up for me, okay, so this is more air coming in, and another king. So we have another king coming in. King of air. So it's about strategic thought. It's really about coming in. I'm going to put those together. So we know we have an attraction. There's going to be some sort of evolvement, ascending of a higher level of commitment. But it does take quick wit. So we have the King of Air, which is swords, and King of Swords. So double King Sword. So someone who's intentional, who's been really strategic in their thoughts. Again, reason over instinct. So they may be holding back because they're not ready. They want to come, they have their back still turned towards you because they still have to focus on healing their past, deciding what future that they want. Some sort of, passionate embrace, passionate adventure forward. Let's get one more card. Planning and decisions. Okay. I mean, there we go. Spirit is just really kind of, pushing it forward, showing you that it's just going to take time. And, it's just waiting. That's what the Two of Wands is. It's just waiting. And it comes in as planning and decisions because it really is about the taking the correct steps in order to build that solid foundation in order to move forward and let go what isn't working. All right, let's go ahead and see what messages are from your higher self and your person's higher self. What does Spirit want you to know? Your higher selves. Oh, 2 cards. They both wanted to come. I can still feel you. Your words linger in my mind. And that was the twin flame messages, and then I'm gonna also use the Lover's Oracle. Like this one wants to not stay in. It's a beautiful card, huh? It says, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Right. In divine timing. Once this starts to melt, you're ascending. So as you're ascending into this higher level of commitment, but not only for yourself, because when you focus on yourself and you up-level yourself, so the more self-care you give yourself, the more love you give yourself, the more love that you open yourself up to receiving. So this is just the new beginning. Okay, and I have to take these 3 cards because I was shuffling down here and they flipped out. So we have, I just wasn't ready for you. And not being ready for someone, it's okay. Because sometimes connections are so intense. I mean, and a lot of times people's pasts create reactions that sabotage beautiful relationships. And it's not something that they can help. It's something that they have to go in and do the deeper work to heal in order to move forward so that they don't do that in the future. You feel like home to me. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Right, that's why their back is still turned right now. Or your back, because you might be this king. Or, King of Swords, it could also be a queen representation. So whenever I talk masculine, feminine, just take it how it represents in your situation. Then we have this. And the hearts going down really wanted to be shown. And it says, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. Your person, you both want a new beginning. You both are feeling like you can still feel each other. You're still reminiscent of each other. And this is on both ways. And I am getting like goosebumps. So, and I just wanted to say chicken skin because I used to live in Hawaii and that's what they call it out there. But it's really like, this is what's happening. So we'll see what happens from there. Let's see, let's see what next month brings. But right now it's really about focusing on you and knowing that, your person and you are on the same wavelength. Even if it's not showing up in the 3D yet. 5D, you guys are still in spirit. You guys are on the same wavelength. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, Leo. I hope you received the messages that you were seeking. And if you enjoyed this reading, please let me know by hitting that like button and subscribing to my channel. And if you hit that bell, it'll keep you notified of my recent uploads. Have a great day.